The year is 1983. The world is a chessboard and two superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union, are locked in a deadly game. Each side has thousands of nuclear warheads pointed at the other, fingers hovering over the launch buttons. The air is thick with paranoia. Espionage, propaganda, and a relentless arms race have pushed humanity to the brink. This isn't just a political standoff. It's a state of perpetual high-stakes terror. The doctrine of mutually assured destruction, or MAD, is the only thing keeping the missiles in their silos. It's a promise that if one side launches, the other will retaliate, and the world will end in a storm of fire and radiation. In this climate of fear, on September 26th, a man named Stanislav Petrov begins his shift. He's a lieutenant colonel in the Soviet Air Defense Forces stationed at Serpukhov 15, a secret bunker outside Moscow. His job is simple, yet carries the weight of the world. Monitor the Oko nuclear early warning satellite system. For hours, his night is routine. The screens glow with the silent, empty blackness of space. But just after midnight, the quiet is shattered. A piercing alarm blares through the command center. Red lights flash. On the main screen, a single, terrifying word appears. Launch. The system reports that just one intercontinental ballistic missile has been launched from the United States and is hurtling towards the Soviet Union. The protocol is clear, brutally clear. Petrov must immediately report the launch to his superiors. They, in turn, will inform the General Secretary ASH, who will have only minutes to decide whether to launch a full-scale retaliatory strike. The fate of hundreds of millions of people now rests on his shoulders. The room is a pressure cooker of panic. His subordinates are screaming, demanding he make the call. His direct line to the high command is flashing. Every instinct, every line of his training tells him to report the attack. But something feels wrong. A first strike from the Americans. With just one missile, it makes no strategic sense. A real nuclear assault would be overwhelming, a massive, coordinated barrage designed to cripple their ability to retaliate. Not a single lonely missile. Petrov stares at the screen, his heart pounding in his chest. The system escalates, reporting a second launch, then a third, a fourth, and a fifth, each one from the same base. Still, his gut tells him this is a mistake. The satellite system is new, known to have flaws. Could this be the ultimate glitch? He has to make a choice. Trust the multi-billion ruble computer system screaming that the world is ending, or trust his own human intuition. He makes a decision that will echo through history. He picks up the phone to his duty officer. His voice steady despite the chaos around him. He reports a system malfunction. He tells them the alarm is false. For the next several minutes, the tension is unbearable. Was he right? Or has he just doomed his country by failing to report a real attack? Every second feels like an eternity. He waits for the reports from ground-based radar, the final confirmation. If missiles were truly in the air, the radar would pick them up as they crested the horizon. The bunker is silent, everyone holding their breath, and then nothing. The minutes tick by, and the ground radar screens remain empty. No incoming missiles, no fire in the sky. Petrov was right. It was a false alarm. A glitch caused by a rare alignment of sunlight reflecting off high-altitude clouds, which the satellite sensors misinterpreted as the engine plumes of ICBMs. Stanislav Petrov, by disobeying orders and trusting his own judgment, had single-handedly prevented a retaliatory nuclear strike. He broke the rules, but in doing so, he saved the world from a nuclear holocaust that would have been triggered by a simple computer error. His story wasn't celebrated at the time. It was classified, and he was quietly reprimanded for not following protocol. But today, we know him as the man who, on one terrifying night, held the fate of humanity in his hands and chose peace.